everybody, it is your girl, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire. Happy Sunday. Well, I hope this gets to you Sunday. I wanted to come really quick. I had an experience. I just ran out to run an errand, what I thought to be one errand. Of course, you know how that goes. We go and run all kinds of errands. But I want to talk about loss. I was at a stoplight, and this Cadillac Escalade truck was first to turn in a left turning lane. And when the turn signal came on, the person didn't move. I'm in the front, two lanes over to go straight. There are 2 lanes over to go to the left. And so everybody went through the light. One person stayed behind the car, beeping a horn. Nothing. They didn't move. The brake light didn't move or anything. So this guy that's far over to the right, on the 3rd lane, turning to yield, going to his right, he looks over, blocks traffic in front of me, told me to hold up. So my light is now turning green to go straight. I look over, the lady's head is held back, not responding, not coherent, at the wheel. And I see a kid in the front seat. Maybe there were kids in the back, but the back windows were tinted. So I have to keep going forward, find a way to bust a U-turn to go back. I instantly started praying. There was every obstacle, every pissed off person that couldn't make that light, flying and zooming by me as if wherever they were going weren't going to be there. Didn't take notice that this person was in distress. So as I was turning to make a U-turn, I see the pickup truck and the guy in the truck pass me. So I wait to make sure that it's cleared. I'm making sure that I'm safe. I'm making sure everything on this scene is secured and if I could be of help. And the first thing that I challenged myself to do was get out the car as a woman, as an African-American woman, because it was a black man who stopped traffic to help this lady. I wanted to assist him with the children. And I challenged myself to also get out the car, pray, and lay hands. Now, I accepted my gift, and God allowed me to use my gift with my children to build my confidence and exercising my gift of healing. Because, you know, some people don't believe, and because they don't believe, they got it already made up in their mind. And some of the gift holders don't believe. Like, I didn't always understand a lot of this. I just always thought it was something weird that I felt when I hugged people, or my hands would heat up, or different signs and wonders, right? So that's what I challenged myself to do. I seen her head and her tongue hanging out. I don't know how people in this world can ride past an image like that and not feel compassion. This vlog is simply about loss and compassion, and doing everything you can to be compassionate towards your neighbors, to help other people, whether you know them, whether they're in your same race class, socioeconomic class, whether you think they're ratchet, whether you think they're wealthy, whether you think this or that, deserving or worthy. Put yourself in those shoes, because the kid that was in the front seat was looking for help both ways. Little dude, he couldn't drive that truck. There was no way I was going to go on without turning around to make sure that that scenario was cleared. I'm not sure what happened after I left, but it was cleared. So I get to my destination, do what I had to do on my way back. I'm pulling up to my development, I'll say that. I see a recovery tow truck. They're taking away someone's car on a Sunday evening, probably, maybe because they didn't pay their bill, right? There was a time when that was an exciting story, but because everybody's so consumed with social media, other things go viral. People may video things like that now. But there was a time when you sit back and be like, oh, they getting their car repoed. You know what I mean? Just because of ignorance, basically. We've all been there. But because I had just seen the possibility of someone stroked out, heart attack, or had lost their life. I'm not sure the outcome of the woman. Because I had just seen that, my personal challenge for me is not to be perfect. It's just to aspire to do and be everything that I want others to do for me. others' compassion towards me if I find myself in that place. So when I pulled up and I seen the recovery truck and the person in distress again, I said, wow, God, why am I seeing so much loss in this short little run? It was supposed to be a quick run. And then God reminded me, the Holy Spirit reminded me to pray for all things. Just because the look and the appearance of the other lady in the car may have been very bad, it looked bad, right? Does not mean that the distress that someone is under when they are getting their possessions taken away because they lack financial means to take care of things, does not mean when you pull up on the street and see somebody evicted with their stuff out that you get your phone out and start recording it. You go ask them how you could be of service to them. You go ask them how you can get necessities. You go get a U-Haul for that person. Okay, because if they were evicted, sometimes people just don't pay their bills. For me, I'm so far mature past what you didn't do to get to this situation. When I realized there are children involved, elderly involved, or just people, we can talk about that later. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you in a heart space and mind space where you can be productive in spite of the situation that you're in. And so when I seen this person in distress, just begging for their items out of their car, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? With a job, a high paying job. I have 4 little ones. So it's nothing to laugh at. It's nothing to go viral. Be viral and help somebody. Go viral while you're stopping your car and stopping your day and stopping thinking about yourself and being pompous and egotistical. Go viral because you didn't have to do what you did. And don't go viral for show. Go viral in the Holy Spirit. Go viral in the kingdom, knowing that God sees, judges, and knows everything. Stop doing it for likes and views, because half the people liking you don't view you no kind of way. And half the people that view you don't like you. How about that? I pray for even the tow truck driver tonight, because to have to do that as your job, and you see so many people that you don't even want to take it, but you have to take it, and you got to tell them, oh, you got to take that up with the financial institution. You can't really give them a pass once you've already engaged in the tow truck dropping. My son owned a tow truck company. So I kind of know a little bit about how that works. So you pray for everybody involved. You pray for those who come out wanting to get belligerent and ignorant. Even though they know they're in the wrong, they still may have had a goal to get it paid, pay something on it, put 5 on it, put half on it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen wealthy people. I've seen well-off people. I've seen mid-range people. I've seen every kind of person walking this earth go through certain things that everybody go through. And I just want people to stop judging and thinking somebody's automatically lazy or they just don't pay their bills, which we all know that can happen. But just lead with compassion and understanding that if you ain't been there before, you 100% know somebody who have. And then you always put yourself that could be me. That could be my mother. That could be my daughter. That could be my son, my grandchild. Stop fronting. Like, go viral. Check your heart posture and your space and your mindset tonight. Start your week off strong and healthy in that. And it sometimes don't matter if somebody has the level of intelligence or courteousness to say thank you. Just know what your heart telling you to do. Lead with that. Stop looking the other way because you'll look the other way to go talk about it before you look the other way to go help. And discernment and wisdom is right there when you lead with compassion. It'll give you the instructions. It'll give you the instructions and the know-how. All right? That's all I came to say. Loss. How do you live with loss, and how do you serve with compassion despite loss? All right? God's love and God's peace and God's best to you all. This is your girl, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire.